Hello students, welcome back to online session. This is Sridevi.S.A from APA Public School. Today I am going to continue the same chapter, that is climatic zones of the earth. Okay, say what did you learn in the last class, children? You learned about what is weather, what is temperature, what is humidity, what is climate. Next, what affects the climate. Okay, all these things you learned in the last class. Today we are going to learn about the what affects the climate. Okay, today we are going to learn about what are the factors affect the climate. What are the factors affect the climate? See, listen here, what are the factors affect the climate? Say, first one is distance from the sea, second one is altitude, third one is distance from the equator, fourth one is land base. All these things are affected by the climate. How they affect, let us see now. See, first one is distance from the equator. Okay, how the distance from the equator already I discussed in the last class. Next one, altitude. Okay, what do you mean by altitude? Altitude is nothing but height. Okay, what do you mean by altitude? Altitude is nothing but height. The places which are located at a higher altitude experiences colder temperature. That means the places which are located in the hilly areas, okay, have cold type of climate. Okay, what is the reason? The reason is as we go higher and higher, we get cooler and cooler. That means as the height increases, the air becomes thinner. So that is why the people who are living in the hilly areas experiences moderate climate. Okay, for example, Nainital is a hill station which has cooler summers than Delhi. Okay, why Nainital is having moderate type of climate than Delhi? Because it is a hill station. It is located in hilly areas. That is why it experiences moderate type of climate. Okay. Next one is distance from the sea. Distance from the sea. How does the distance from the sea affect the climate? Let us see now. Okay. See, oceans heat up and cool down more slowly than the land. Okay, oceans heat up and cool down more slowly than the land. Okay, see the places which are closer to the seas have cooler temperature. Okay, the places which are closer to the seas are cooler than the places away from the sea. Okay, why? What is the reason? The reason is they experience sea breeze. Okay. What do they experience? They experience sea breeze. Once again, I repeat, see here, the places closer to the seas are cooler than the places away from the sea. What is the reason? The reason is because they experience sea breeze. Okay, for example, say Goa, which is away from the sea, experiences moderate climate than Delhi, which is away from the sea. Okay. Goa, which is near to the sea, experiences moderate type of climate than Delhi, which is away from the sea. Okay. Next, what do you mean by sea breeze? Okay. What do you mean by sea breeze? Let us see now. See here, sea breeze is nothing but cool air rushing from the sea towards the land. Okay, this is the definition of sea breeze. What do you mean by sea breeze? Sea breeze is nothing but cool air rushing from the sea towards the land is called sea breeze. See children, how it is, let us see now. Here, this is the daytime. Here, this is the daytime. Okay. During the daytime, what happens? The sea, during the daytime, the land heats up faster. See, during the daytime, this is the daytime. During the daytime, what happens? The land heats up faster than the sea. So that the air above the land becomes hot and thin. The hot and thin air rises up. Okay. Now the place is empty without air. On this land, the place is empty without land. So the air, the cool air from the sea rushes in to take the empty place over the land. That is called as sea breeze. Okay. Now next is land breeze. What do you mean by land breeze? Now, land breeze. What do you mean by land breeze? Cool air rushing from the land towards the sea is called land breeze. Okay, what is the definition of land breeze? Land breeze is nothing but, see, the cool air rushing from the land towards the sea is called land breeze. Here, how the land breeze takes place, let us see now. See children, this is the night time. See, during the night time, what happens? The land cool down faster than the sea. Okay, here, which is warmer? Ocean, the sea is warmer, so the hot air rises up. Okay, like this, the hot air rises up. Now the cool air from this land rushes in order to occupy the empty space over the sea. This is called as land breeze. Okay. Now next is distance from the next one is direction of the wind. Direction of the wind. How does the direction of the wind affect the climate? Let us see now. Say the winds that blow from hot places increases the temperature. See, the winds that blow from hot places increases the temperature. Okay, the winds that blow from hot places increases the temperature. And the winds that blow from cold places decreases the temperature. Decreases or reduces. Okay, the winds that blow from hot places increases the temperature, and the winds that blow from cold places decreases the temperature. Okay, next is say, for example, dry winds of Rajasthan make Delhi hot in summer. Okay, dry winds of Rajasthan make Delhi in summer season, and winds from Himalayas make the city cold in winter season. Okay. Now next is climatic zones of the earth. Next is climatic zones. Oh. Climatic zones of the earth. See, what are the climatic zones of the earth? Let us see now. See, the earth is divided into 3 zones according to the amount of heat received by the earth. Okay, it is divided into 3 zones. What are they? They are torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. Okay. The earth is divided into 3 important zones according to the amount of heat received by the earth. What are they? First one is torrid zone, second one is temperate zone, and third one is frigid zone. Now let us see one by one. Okay, first one. What is torrid? Torrid means very hot. What do you mean by torrid? Torrid means very hot. Okay. Say from where to where the torrid zone extends, let us see now. Say this is 0 degree latitude. Okay. This is 0 degree latitude. 0 degree above it, Tropic of Cancer. Okay, this is 23.5 degree latitude is called Tropic of Cancer, and 66.5 degree latitude is called Arctic Circle. Here 23.5 degrees south latitude is called Tropic of Capricorn, and 66.5 degrees south is called Antarctic Circle. Okay, 23.5 degree north latitude is called Tropic of Cancer, 66.5 degree north latitude is Arctic Circle. Here 90 degrees is called North Pole, and 90 degrees south is called South Pole. 90 degree north is called North Pole, 90 degrees south is called South Pole. Okay. See, the area which is located between 0 degree to 23.5 degree, it is called as North Torrid Zone. Okay, what is it called? North Torrid Zone. Okay, next, the area which is located between 0 degree to 0 degree to 23.5 degree south. Okay, this is 0 degree now. 0 degree to 23.5 degree south latitude is called South Temperate Zone, South Torrid Zone. Okay, this is called a South Torrid Zone, and this is called a North Torrid Zone. And see, now let us study about the Torrid Zone. What do you mean by torrid? Torrid is nothing but very hot. Okay, how is the climate in the Torrid Zone? The Torrid Zone has hot and humid climate. Why? What is the reason? The reason is it receives the direct rays of the sun. Okay, the torrid zone receives the direct rays of the sun. That is why the climate is very, very hot here. Okay. Say, torrid zone receives heavy rainfall. First point. Torrid zone. Okay. Torrid zone extends from 0 degree to 23.5 degree north and 0 degree to 23.5 degree south latitude. Okay. That means the area which is located between Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn is called torrid zone. Okay. How is the torrid zone? It is very, very hot. Okay. See, listen, why it is hot, why it experiences hot type of climate, and because it receives the direct rays of the sun. Okay. Next is, this zone receives heavy rainfall. Okay, heavy rainfall. And rate of evaporation is also more. What do you mean by evaporation? Evaporation is nothing but changing water into water vapor is called evaporation. Okay, here this zone experiences heavy rainfall and the rate of evaporation is also more. Okay, it experiences mild winters. Mild means not severe. Next, this zone experiences equal days and equal nights. Okay, this day experiences equal days and equal nights. Throughout the year. Okay, this is what about torrid zone. Okay, what do you mean by torrid? Torrid means very hot. Now, next let us study about temperate zone. Second one is temperate zone. Say this is called temperate zone here and here. Okay, this is south temperate zone and this is north temperate zone. Okay. Say the area which is located between Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctic Circle. Okay, that means the area which is located between 66.5 degrees south latitude to 23.5 degrees south latitude is called south temperate zone. Okay. South temperate zone. And the area which is located between Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle, this is called as north temperate zone. That means the area which is located between 23.5 degree north and 66.5 degree north is called north temperate zone. Okay. What is temperate zone? The area which is located between Antarctic Circle and Tropic of Cancer in the south, and the area which is located between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the north, it is called as temperate zone. Okay, now let us see. See, what do you mean by temperate? Temperate means moderate. Okay, or mild. Temperate means moderate or mild. See, how is the climate in the temperate zone? See, the climate in the temperate zone is moderate. It receives moderate type of climate. Why? What is the reason? It receives slanting rays of the sun. That is why this region receives a moderate type of climate. Okay. This region experiences four seasons throughout the year. And see, here moderate type of rainfall is seen. Moderate rainfall. Moderate rainfall occurs in this zone. Next, greater difference is seen between summers and winters temperature. See, listen here. There is a lot of difference in summer and winters temperature. Okay, during summer days are longer, and during winter They are shorter. Okay. During summer season, days are longer and nights are shorter. Okay. During winter season, days are shorter and nights are longer. Okay. Now next is frigid zone. Frigid zone. Say which area is called frigid zone? Say 66.5 degree. 66 and the area which is located between 66.5 degrees south latitude to 90 degrees south is called frigid zone. South frigid zone. Here this is north frigid zone. Okay, 66.5 degree north to 90 degrees. Okay, this is called frigid zone. Say this is Antarctic Circle. 66.5 degree south latitude is called Antarctic Circle, and 66.5 degree north latitude is called Arctic Circle. Okay. Now, how is the climate in this torrid zone? It is very cold. Okay, it is extreme cold type of climate. Why? What is the reason? This region receives the scattered rays of the sun. That is why scattered rays is very less amount of sun rays. That is why it is very cold. Okay. It is located. Next is it experiences two seasons. What are they? Winter and summer. Okay. It experiences two seasons. One is winter and one is summer. Winter lasts for 9 to 10 months. 9 to 10 months. Winter. Winter lasts for Winter lasts for 9 to 10 months. Okay. Next, summer lasts for 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months. This is summer. Say, this region is extremely cold because it receives the scattered rays of the sunlight. Okay. Say, by this I finished the lesson, ma. Now, let us see workout part. Okay. Now let us see workout part, page number 37. Okay. Page number 37. See, fill in the blanks. First one is Antarctica stays dash throughout the year. First one is A, second one is sunny, and third one is wet. Okay, which is the correct answer among these three? Ma? Frozen. Okay. Frozen is correct answer. Antarctica. Okay. Antarctica stays frozen throughout the year. Why? What is the reason? It receives the scattered rays of the sunlight. Okay. Next one is second one. Northern torrid zone ends at a dash. Here. This is torrid zone. No. Northern torrid zone. This is northern torrid zone and this is southern torrid zone. Northern torrid zone ends at 23.5 degree north. 23.5 degree north. And say the southern temperate zone ends at, say this is southern temperate zone, this is northern temperate zone. Southern temperate zone ends at 66.5 degree south. Okay. 66.5 degree south. Next, fourth one, say the frigid zones have dash cold climates, moderate and extremely mild. Frigid zones. These are the frigid zones. Now only I told you they receive scattered rays of the sun. That is why they are extremely cold. There is the least amount of sunlight. Extremely and extremely. And extreme. Next here, B. Bit number B. The continent that remains frozen throughout the year. Which continent remains frozen, covered with ice? Frozen means covered with ice. Antarctica. Okay. As it is very, very cold, it is covered with snow. Now, second one. B, second one. The heat zones that receive the most intense sunlight. Which zone receives more amount of sunlight? Torrid zone. Okay. Why? Because it receives the direct rays of the sun. See, third one, the heat zone that receives the least intense sunlight. Which zone receives least sunlight? Frigid zone. Next, fourth one, the cool air rushing from the sea towards the land. Okay, the cool air rushing from the sea towards the land is called sea breeze. Okay, next one, the cool air rushing from the land towards the sea. Cool air rushing from the land towards the sea is called land breeze. Next is C, bit number C. True or false? The climatic zones of the earth are also known as temperature zones. Yes. See here, the climatic zone. The earth is divided into 3 climatic zones. Now, what are they? Torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. They are also called as temperature zones. Okay. First one. True. Second one. Second one, the climate of a place is affected by its location on the earth. See, already I told you the amount of received by the earth, depending upon the amount of the heat received by the earth is divided into zones. Okay, different zones. Here, third one. The frigid zone gets intense sunlight throughout the year. See, frigid zone. This is frigid zone. It is getting more amount of sunlight or less amount of sunlight? It is getting less amount of sunlight. Here, what is given? More amount of sunlight is given. That is why it is false. Next, during summers, the days are short and nights are long. It is wrong. Okay, during summers, days are longer and nights are shorter. Okay. See, by this I finished this lesson. I'll send the PDF. In that PDF, in question and answers, if you have any doubts, I think you'll be not having any doubts in question and answers. If at all, if you have any doubts, please call me and ask. Okay. Thank you.